the Marriage Show with Regina Dorcas. Whatever it takes, you can fix it.
Hello and welcome to Spice the Marriage Show, where we'll talk and educate on relationship and marriage. And I am Regina Dorcas. It's a wonderful and beautiful evening today, where we'll be talking about harnessing laughter to better, to foster happy relationship and marriage. And a lot of people will be wondering why we are talking about harnessing laughter. Some few days back, some women protested that their husbands' side chicks are going around the circles, and they don't want that anymore, and they came out to protest. And a lot of people also said on the comment section that these women, what are you doing that you're not doing well that is making your husband to have a side chick? Now, it has been a little bit of a controversial conversation, and I've been trying to talk to one or two persons about this, and I discovered that there are some other little things that women are not also doing for this men. And some men also complain that we've been celebrating a lot of Mother's Day, Mother's this, Mother's Day, that the way they celebrate the women is more than the way they celebrate the man. And so we agreed that today we'll be talking about how we can foster this thing to be on the same page, to see how we can make the men happy. And we have something on ground that we can talk about that can help those women out there and other women that did not come out to protest about their husbands, to see how they can put smile on their husbands' faces so that the husbands will not go out to look for another side chick or not doing things that they're doing to the side chicks. Okay, if you have a question and you want to be part of this program, you feel free to send us a text on any of the numbers scrolling on the screen, or follow us on our social media platforms. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Spice the Marriage Show. Like I said, I have something on ground that will help the women. So once in a while, you have to spice up something to make that husband of yours not to look aside. I have a wonderful guest today in my mix, which I have been trying to get. And today, he had to oblige me because we have a topic where we really need him to come and talk to us about. He's no other person than Badamasi. I wanted to say Badamasi, but he now told me his name is not Badamasi, it's Badamasi Bernard, and alias Kobokomaster, Starboy. You're welcome.
How you doing?
You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. And why did you have to say your name is not Badamasi, it's Badamasi?
No, I don't want that straight line connection to the
because
former...
when I said Badamasi Bernard, it's Bibi.
Yeah.
To
yeah.
the other name.
It would have been nice. And that would have taken me straight to Mina. Yes,
okay.
Yes. The hilltop. But that's not the case. Before they can say, oh, IBB grandson, they do comedy, Papa don't broke.
Is it grandson or great-great-grandson?
I don't know. The man really, they know, so we know they tune our politician age. So, man just did for grandson's side.
All right, Badamasi, welcome to Spice the Marriage Show.
If people they follow rule Nigeria still the contest, it's not that old.
Off your mic.
He's still young.
Off your mic. Please, off your mic there.
You go shock, you go see poster. Continuity. 2027.
2027.
IBB can savage.
I use God beg you. Badamasi, I beg off your mic for that side.
I beg leave me.
All right, welcome.
Even marriage you talk about.
Yes, we're talking about marriage. Leave elections alone.
No, we are married to our leaders.
Well,
so I wanted to put that in. We are their bride, they are our groom.
They are our groom.
They use us the way they like.
And they dump us when they like.
Yes, they are the only people allowed to do domestic violence. Yes.
What do you mean by
they
domestic?
beat us every day.
Okay.
They punch us every day.
Okay.
We they bleed economically.
And nobody
is interfering. Nobody is talking about. So we are married to them.
Okay, that is why we have
very
this
abusive
program.
marriage.
Yeah, that is why we have this program, to see how we can also help with the brides.
Help the brides.
Yeah, help the brides not
die.
For them not to beat us and beat us domestically.
Oh yes.
All right, welcome, Badamasi. Welcome, Kobokomaster. Welcome. I'm honored to have you on my set. Yeah. And our topic says today, harnessing laughter to foster happiness.
Yeah.
In relationship and home. And I understand that, and everybody knows you. You're a comedian, and your spice of life and
Yeah,
all
make
of that.
people laugh.
Yeah, you make people laugh.
Yeah.
But before we get into you making people laugh,
Normal people, by the way.
before we get into you making normal people laugh,
Yeah.
okay, now, how is the journey so far? How has it been?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I think.
Don't say brilliant because I know you're coming out from a brilliant.
Yes, very well. Brilliant, very brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah, because
brilliant.
for some of us, first things first. If you cannot use the product that you sell, it means that you do not even trust what you sell.
What you sell.
Yeah.
True.
So before a comedian can come out to make you happy or laugh, as the case may be, the person must first be funny to
Himself.
him or herself, because we have some ladies also who do this job. Yeah. So it's not always nice to just use the word male when you're talking about comedians. Before women will go right to this program and say that guy was being very, very narcissistic. Because in the New English, they describe husband when they provide money now. Okay, so so I think first things first. It's been brilliant, like I said. We live in a country where you have a lot of reason not to be happy. But then again, you must have that engine inside of you that creates happiness for you. It is that happiness that is inside of you that helps you to create some unimaginary stories that you will tell your crowd and they will find it funny. You know, so you know we're our first crowd.
Yeah.
I create jokes by myself and I tell myself this is funny.
And you laugh.
Yeah, I tell myself.
And you
So
laugh.
yeah, and you can imagine such confidence. And then I take that my personal conviction to stand before 1,000 people and I tell them that same thing and they find it funny. So I must first be funny to myself. I must first have happiness inside
you
of
just
me.
said something that we live in a country where
Too many reasons not to be happy.
Too many reasons to make us happy. But then,
If
to a
we were
large
to be- if
extent,
we-
this
if
country
Nigeria-
also creates
if Nigeria be
creates
there,
jokes for
Yeah, if
you
Nigeria be
comedians.
there during when Jesus day, we for be the Sadducees. We cannot be Pharisees or we would be the Sadducees.
No. I still go back to what you said.
Yeah.
That we live in a country where
We have too many reasons
We have
not to
too
be
many
happy.
reasons
Yeah,
not to be
happy.
But the country still gives us a reason to smile.
Yeah.
They give us at every
No, they don't give us a
political
reason to
year.
smile.
No, they give us things to make us.
They give us laughable topics.
Okay. Let's.
Laughable topics.
When you say laughable topics, let's hear it. Like
okay,
how many laughable
sometimes something can be laughable, but then again, it's not funny.
Okay.
Do you get? Something can be laughable,
For example.
but it's not funny.
For example.
Price of dollar and naira is laughable, but not funny.
It's not funny. When you say laughable, why would that even be laughable to start with?
Yeah, it should
because
be. Because somebody is not doing something. So Naomi can be like that. So it's laughable.
All right, Kobokomaster, I don't want to laugh. Let's go back to you. Kobokomaster, I know a lot of you don't like bringing out your personal life to the public and all of that, but how have you been able to manage the home front and being a comedian? Because I know this comedy thing doesn't really, it's not all about where you stay. It takes you around the globe. So how have you been able to manage that part of life?
First is first. Did I marry my wife after I now became a comedian? No.
No, okay.
I was a comedian when I married her. I was a comedian when we were dating. So already, before she subscribed to a man like me, because many men, they just be like TV stations. Before you can subscribe to something, interest now did there.
Yeah.
You know, she would have subscribed for a politician, a banker, an engineer. But then again, she chose me.
Yeah.
Meaning that she go take all the garbage will come with my personality and my job. Do you get? So I don't think it's a problem. And also understanding the fact that your home is not a stage also makes it better.
Okay.
You can't take that thing you do on stage to your house. It is an aberration. You must have that ability to differentiate. Okay, I'm a comedian outside, but when I go to my home, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a supporter, I'm a companion, I'm a provider, I'm a protector.
Jeez.
Do you get? And I'm a lover. Do you understand?
See,
Now, this does not take away the fact that I will not be funny at home. When I say funny at home, it's not me standing on top of my center table and say, hey, you get one man. No.
Okay.
This is me being a true companion to my wife. Having moments that will create laughter and then again leaving us with very sweet memories.
Also, I know when you guys are on stage, you guys do some fun. Sometimes some jokes comes in that is very inappropriate. You guys just blow out and all of that. Has there been any time where probably you said something on stage and your wife or it caused any rifts?
No. Okay, first things first, the job of a fantastic comedian is the ability to cross the red line.
Okay, and come back to fix it.
Yes, without anybody noticing it. So you must have that ability to sugarcoat that serious thing so much with humor that they take the humor and do not see so much of that part where you go pain them.
Okay.
Do you understand me? Even if the message is there, the message should be massaged. You can't just throw in the message like an activist. You should massage that message so much so that as the message is coming, you know, will leave person with injury. Do you understand me?
Come and say, I cannot come to your program.
Yes. You have to be able to do that as a good comedian.
So, like you're rightly saying now that since you got married, you and your wife, you've not have cause to maybe have any differences?
No, I've not really had cause to build so much of my material around my wife.
Okay. So how do you cope her not being in the picture?
Being in the picture is not me cracking jokes about my wife.
No, I'm not talking about you cracking jokes, not necessarily about your wife.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in general. Is there anything that has maybe caused a rift?
No, because she knows my stand on a lot of things. From government, to marriage, to child upbringing, to society, to dressing. She knows my stand on a lot of things. And whenever I say it, she knows I don't take it back. It's my stand. She knows my stand on a lot of things.
So
very well.
Because I think at this point, I'm going to bring you and your wife someday. How well do you know your wife?
Very well.
I know she's your wife. Don't get me wrong.
Very well.
Don't get me wrong. They say 1 to 100. What's the percentage?
My relationship is not this one that they say, what is that thing they say first? Like, you say job meet and just, no, that's not my relationship. I like to build.
So how long did you invest and build?
More than 8 years.
More than 8 years?
Yeah.
Before you now tie the knots?
Yeah.
Kudos, madam.
More than 8 years.
More than 8 years. That's a long. Yeah. So, can you tell us a little bit about this woman? Because I know you to a large extent.
Yeah, my wife is very beautiful. If they want to count top women in Nigeria with everything that a woman needs to be beautiful, she will be around top 5.
Really?
Well, extremely.
Inside and outside?
Yeah.
I give that to you.
And the color way that they fight for, she got it naturally, so it's not like she struggled for it. She did not go and she did not.
Kobokomaster, this is
even
spice.
Even the body.
This is spice.
She got the body.
What is that?
She got the body like that.
Follow come.
Yeah. The only time doctor don't touch her now when she won't born. Aside from that,
what are you feeling like?
No doctor.
What are you feeling like? All right, let's go back to.
I'm feeling like a natural habitat by the vegetarian. She's natural.
I beg. Okay, let's go back. Like we talked about harnessing happiness, you know. I understand your program is coming up very soon. And I would need you to tell me a little bit about it because, you know, some few days back or weeks, I think it's a week old, where some women came out to protest and to complain about their husbands.
They are losing their husband to external forces.
And I asked myself, why? What are they doing and they're not doing well?
No, that question you ask now, you are only safe because you are a woman.
As a man, I'm asking you. Okay, I'm asking you.
If a man asks that question, they'll say, oh, anytime, they will put her for the table, say, now, woman, they blame. So I think we had a meeting sometime last year, the Nigerian Men Association. We'll stop blaming women.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did it help?
We had somewhere around town. We had a meeting. So we want to stop blaming women. To blame a woman is to be blamed. You can't afford to blame a woman. Nobody blames a woman.
Now, you said that
First
question.
things first, because a woman is always right. So you can't blame a woman.
Okay, let me hear from you. If you say you're not the one for me to ask that question, so let me hear from you.
I think we just blame nature. At least nature is an animal. Nature cannot accuse us of blaming.
When you say blaming, what do you mean blaming?
No, let's blame. We cannot blame women. If you say a woman is not doing something, like that question you asked now, say what are the women not doing right?
Doing right.
It's a wrong question. You can't say that. You can't blame a woman. You can't blame. It's wrong.
So why are people cheating anyhow? Why
a woman is always right.
So why are people going out? What is happening? What are the women not doing?
We go out.
Is it not the same women? Wait. Is it not the same women?
This is time you see my house.
No,
I came out of house to come and do this
Hold on.
interview now.
Come,
Why
come
should I
on.
do for going out?
Is it not the same wife, the kind of the same woman you get and you kept in the house that you go out to meet outside?
Okay, first things first. Let me try and be a little bit serious. Knowledge comes with a lot of things.
Okay, let's hear
Knowledge.
it. Let's hear the knowledge.
Do you get? Now, who you do not know is easier for you to just quickly sum up appreciation for that person.
Okay.
But the person you know, a part of that person either kill appreciation or increase appreciation. That is the issue of husband and wife. Your wife, you know, her character
Okay.
either make you appreciate her or
this.
look her less. But the lady you're seeing outside, you don't know her.
So you appreciate her more.
Yeah, the momentary experience.
Is that not see finish from you men?
No, that's see finish from marriage. Marriage, another word for see finish, where they know one will know for marriage. Another word for marriage is see finish. Yeah, marriage is see finish. Don't even think it. Once you are married, see finish must be there. Because, let me explain it to you. For instance, if you're married to somebody older than you by 7 years, if that person is your elder brother, normally you call him brother. If now your mama's son, now brother, straightforward. Any day when you try doing it for her, they will caution you. You know what I'm saying on you? Why you talk to her like that? But for your husband's house.
You're digressing.
I'm not digressing. I'm only telling you. For your husband's house, you can call the person by his first name, touch her for her. Nobody will tell you, say you say and finish. So marriage in itself is a finish.
Is that why the man have to go out?
No, the man doesn't have to go out.
Okay.
What I'm telling you is, when a man is not well treated, where him they invest. It's like your home is like a palace. And if you are the king, your wife is the queen. If a king is disregarded, anytime he goes out and somebody shall be a CEO, he appreciates it. Because you don't take away here from your house. You can't remember the last time they shall be a for palace when they stay. So when you go out and somebody say, "Can be a CEO?" Now me did go. I don't know say I still get this title. It makes you feel like it makes you feel appreciated. So when appreciation is not seen inside the house and is seen outside, it's double appreciated.
Okay.
Yeah. So you must feed the man enough not to have space to accommodate the one outside.
For some men.
Some.
Some
one
they
they
feed them very well.
One they use some. One they make a look
So,
say,
no,
why
I'm,
do
I'm,
we?
that's what
Why
I'm saying
do
now.
we?
I'm saying some men are well fed. Some men are well respected.
Thank you.
Some men are well carried at home. But they still go out.
How many of them, you know? We can't keep throwing numbers to the air and be making a particular gender look bad. How many
Nobody
of them
is
do
saying,
you know?
no, don't get it wrong. Nobody is saying that the men are bad. Of course, without the men, the women will not be.
Not even go there.
where-
Some women are bad too. The only difference in this matter is that we do not have the time to sit down and discuss our wives. We do not. A real man will not go online and cast his wife. Somebody will born your children. Even if not for her, for the sake of the kids.
But
You
some-
cover your mouth. You
some
know why?
people- some-
Because your pikin will go school tomorrow. A
Well,
classmate
some
go see
people
that thing for
call,
Google
3
and
minutes,
show and say, see when
4
your papa they
minutes.
curse your mama.
4 minutes. Some people said.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not many men will
didn't
go out
say
and
anything.
discuss their wives. Because not even if you offend me, I will not do it because of you, because of my child. Now you born that pikin. There are things you cannot change. Some nature they sacrosanct. No event, no time can change them. You don't born pikin for me, you don't born for me. Even if me and you separate tomorrow, now you born my pikin. So I'll be careful what I say about you. But some women just think they win Ballon d'Or if they go online to tear their husband apart. Whether you tear the man, you don't tear the man, or that man born that your pikin. You cannot change some things in life. The father of your child is father, even if not drunkard, even if not a person.
Okay, now invariably the women are not doing enough for the man.
I'm not saying you are not doing
You
enough.
just said that.
Now you ask questions, say what are they not doing? And
You-
I say,
you
they
just
don't
said
blame
now that-
women. In today's world, if you blame a woman, you'll be blamed. So I cannot blame women.
You're just saying now that when they say KBC and all of that.
Now so it be. Me,
Right.
I've told anybody that cares to listen. I think for me, that's the highest part.
From a man.
Yes. Highest. Why am I saying that? That's the only thing that cannot be substituted.
Okay.
The respect that comes from a wife cannot be given by another person. Food can be given by another person. Because I'm not sure say many women cook past way open restaurant. Restaurant get chef where they pay. Now he work, now he calling. So if you say no, give man food, you go outside go chop for restaurant. Unless my man we poor. Now you marry. So if you starve her to death. But not a man where they do well. No, nowadays, boys know they wash their clothes for us again. I'm not sure say any man they now they carry clothes. Okay, maybe some men they. The same thing one was poor. There are things that cannot be substituted. And the respect that comes from a wife is one of them.
Anyways, we'll be going on a short break. And when we come back, we'll look at those things we talked about, what we can do, one of the measures we can do to make that man happy. If you're just joining us, it's Spice the Marriage Show, and if you have any question and any contribution and you want to be part of this program, please feel free to send us a text on any of the numbers scrolling on the screen or follow us on our social media platforms. We'll be right back. Now, what are the spices that has kept you guys going for this 19 years?
We have humor, we laugh. I can tell us some things in English right now, you people will be lost. We've created our own language.
Okay, now tell us something, let's see.
I should tell us something.
Tell us something, let's see.
Right now.
Right now, let's see.
I'm thinking of good things. The world is already too tense.
Too tense, yeah.
So husband and wife should take it easy. Life is not that tough. Laugh. Do some things to laugh. We have made a policy in our home. Forgiveness is like water.
Men beating their wives.
That's a no-no.
For every young woman who has been battered, just go for help.
I want to appeal to the women. One thing that makes a marriage successful is understanding your partner. No matter how good your case is, once you raise your hand and beat a woman, for us, for me, you have lost the case.
All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Spice the Marriage Show, and we have been talking to Badamasi Bernard, the Kobokomaster star boy. You're welcome back. I don't know why he had to add star boy on his name. I used to know Kobokomaster, but I don't know whether it's the economy. Whether it's the economy of the country.
Once you wear this bling bling, you have to find something to add.
Okay,
without this bling bling, star no day.
It's star no day. So this bling bling makes sense.
Are you playing?
Okay, now I understand that, like we said, women have protested and all of that, and you have something on ground.
Happy protest to them.
Happy. Okay, now, so what can we do? Now, you have something on the ground. Can you tell us about it?
Okay, so I have a show this Sunday.
Okay.
16th, Transcorp Hilton. Yeah, comedy shows usually are family shows.
Yeah, family shows.
Yeah, except for some that are rated 18 or 16, as the case may be. You know, so it's a good time for husband and wife to come out and bond. And particularly this year is a good weekend, it's Salah weekend, and it's Father's Day.
Yeah, that is why we really had to bring this on board, because
it's Father's Day. Fathers are human beings too.
Those women that are protesting, this is the time. Take your husband out. Spice that relationship.
You see these things that
Spice
you're not
that
doing?
Marriage.
These are what the daughters of iniquities do outside. Oh, yes.
Oh, now you call
because they know the joints that makes man happy. You all sit down house and think to make a goosey soup. Take your husband out. Now human being, a person born. Woman like you, now born. When he die now, you come here black and black, they cry, you cry. Take him out on Sunday, Transcorp, buy ticket. That day, may you not buy. As they laugh, they rub your head. There are things you do with the man remember you.
Right. Okay, let's say what are those things that they can do?
They sing gospel music. Even your daddy Gio, your wife, they do one or two.
To spice the marriage.
Your day up and down, they pursue devil for us. Devil not the stone us. Devil not the stone us. Come on there.
Okay, Kobokomaster. So now, what will the program look like? What are the future?
Yeah, it's a comedy show, and of course, like she said, we are going to bring in laughter to you. Now, one way to know a balanced person is this person who finds two sides of an issue funny. You know, so if you can comprehend a joke, it means that your brain is still processing properly. But when somebody sits close to you and they crack one joke, two joke, three joke, they look.
No laugh.
Run, you go soon bite you. Now, dog you sit down with. Dog with the vets. You understand me? So sometimes come and try and see if your mental state is still intact. If you can process a joke, that means you are good. You know, so it's a good time to come and have a good laugh. We have a couple of guys. And I think, by the way, now the first comedy show for Abuja where they bring comedian from abroad.
Okay,
we have a comedian coming from abroad. He's the biggest guy coming from Uganda. His name is Patrick Salvador.
When he said abroad, I was trying to understand which of these are abroad. Which abroad?
Ghana is abroad. Ghana is abroad. Yeah.
Why is that abroad?
Okay, I think the mistake what we do for Nigeria, you see, this is what happened with our education. Abroad is not just overseas. There are difference between overseas and abroad. Once it's not domesticated, it's abroad. let me have this time with you now for lecture. Can you write?
I'm
So
writing. I'm
You
writing.
understand me? So
All right, lecturer.
he's always been to Nigeria twice, and he's been on Basketman show and AY show. Yeah, the two biggest brands you can possibly think about.
I beg,
so
I
he's
beg, I
coming
beg.
to Abuja.
We are talking about your show. Which
He's
one
coming to Abuja
coming to sell
for the
market?
first time. You know, the Stalker is also on the bill. Casino is on the bill. Abari is on the bill.
I was even
Edo
thinking you're going
Pikin
to
is
come
on
with
the
your
bill.
brother because Edo Pikin, right?
Yeah, Edo Pikin is on the bill.
So why didn't you come with him?
You are talking about me.
Oh, sorry,
You
sir.
can't have two brands on one show, and you have only 2 seats. Yeah, you want to put the third one. One more lap you.
Okay.
So Sunday, guys, let's come
All
out. Go
right,
get your
thank
ticket.
you so very
Go
much,
get your ticket, man.
Kobokomaster. I really do appreciate your
Thank you,
coming,
beauty.
and thank
Yeah.
you so much.
And please teach women how to
And-
tie this your hairstyle. Because anytime you tie it, they make you fine.
So I know fight before.
Don't be down with the tie, you can't block person destiny. Say nagele. Simple and classy.
You have to make yourself happy in order to make your husband happy. Do whatever it takes to make that relationship, spice up that marriage, spice up that relationship. So we say kudos to every man out there. We appreciate you. We love you. And we say may God bless your hard work. And a lot of women out there, don't worry, your wives are going to take you out this weekend. And Kobokomaster here is going to give some people, the first 10 persons that will call through this program, first 10 persons will give you a discount on your ticket. If you have any question or any contribution and you want to be part of this program, please feel free to send us a text on any of the numbers scrolling on the screen or follow us on our social media platforms. Please don't forget on Sunday, Comedy Bloodline with Kobokomaster. See you there. I will be there. Bye for now.
Spice the Marriage Show with Regina Dorcas. Whatever it takes, you can fix it.